A 15-year-old student opened fire inside a study hall at a small Christian school in Wisconsin, killing a teacher and teenager and prompting a swarm of police officers responding to a second grader's 911 call. The female student wounded 6 others in Monday's shooting at Abundant Life Christian School, including 2 students who were in critical condition, Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said. A teacher and 3 students were taken to a hospital with less serious injuries, and 2 of them were later released. Police said the shooter, identified as Natalie Rupno, was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound when officers arrived and died en route to a hospital. Barnes declined to offer additional details about the shooter, partly out of respect for the family. Abundant Life is a non-denominational Christian school pre-kindergarten through high school, with approximately 420 students in Madison, the state capital. A motive for the shooting was not immediately known, nor was it clear if the victims were targeted, Barnes said. Barnes said police were talking with the shooter's father and other family members, who were cooperating, and searching the shooter's home.
The Madison Police Department responded to a mass shooting at the Abundant Life Christian School today. Officers were dispatched to the school, which is located on the city's east side at 10:57 a.m. They arrived to find multiple people suffering from gunshot wounds. 3 people, including the shooter, are dead. The shooter has now been identified as 15-year-old Natalie Rupno, who went by the name Samantha. She was a student at the school, and evidence suggests she died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. A teacher and a teenage student were pronounced dead at the scene at that school. 6 other students and a teacher were injured and taken to area hospitals. 2 students remain in critical condition and have life-threatening injuries. A teacher and 3 students were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. 2 of these have been released and discharged from the hospital. The other 2 survivors are considered to be in stable condition. At this time, we believe there was only one shooter involved. We are still working to determine a motive. Detectives have talked to her family members this evening, as well as conduct a search of the shooter's home here in Madison.
Police in Houston say 2 teens were killed and 4 were injured, including a 13-year-old girl, in a shooting at a makeshift club. Assistant Chief Luis Menendez Sierra said officers arriving at the site late Saturday night found a very hectic scene with a large crowd of people running out of a makeshift club. Police said Sunday that a 16-year-old male died at the scene and a 14-year-old female died at a hospital and that the injured 13-year-old was in critical condition. Police have not yet identified a suspect and have asked those who were at the event to call police with any information.
Officers responded to a shooting in progress call at approximately 11:20 p.m. today. As they arrived, they saw a very hectic scene, a large crowd of people running out of a makeshift club. It's kind of one of these last-minute parties, pop-up parties that have been popping up lately. It's kind of like a social media deal. Seems like the crowd was a majority juveniles. Upon officers arriving, they had a very hectic scene, so kudos to our officers who came out here, were able to handle such a hectic scene with several people injured and people running all over the place. Once they kind of got here, they started tending to all the injured parties. We have several people that were injured by gunshot wounds. At this point, due to the preliminary information, we don't have suspect information or any vehicle or anything at this point. Our homicide team is working on that. We'll try to get as much information out to the public as we can so that we can bring these people to justice. Currently, what we do have is a 16-year-old male deceased on scene. We have a 13-year-old female deceased at Texas Children's Hospital, as well as another 16-year-old female and a 19-year-old female at LBJ who was self-transported. The 16-year-old female is non-critical at Texas Children, and we have a total of 5 people that were shot, 2 deceased, 1 in critical condition.